So this is part 2 of my project on the therapeutic use of play. Today I'm going to be simulating an activity of play therapy. So we're going to be playing a memory game of Dominoes. It has a little bit of a twist to it too though. So every time that one of us makes a match, we have to pick up one of these cards right here. On this card, there's emotion on every card. Every card's a different emotion. So once you read out the emotion out loud, you're going to be recreating a face that would display that emotion to people around you. So equipment-wise, it's pretty basic. You don't need a lot of equipment. All you need is a set of dominoes, which you could get at Walmart for fairly cheap. Some note cards, or I even used scraps of paper because I didn't happen to have any note cards lying around. And then like a marker or a pen or something to write out the emotions. You're going to want to have it set up before the client gets into the room, just so that you don't have to make the client wait. And also that waiting can create some anxiety, which we don't want. Environment-wise, you're going to want a nice, calm, controlled environment with a tabletop that's flat. So like this environment, my apartment, would not be conducive because I have a dog running around and it's not controlled. There's things everywhere. So if something were to happen, if Julio were to go into a meltdown, he could really do some damage in here. Benefits-wise, there's a lot of benefits to this, but I'll touch on the main 3 benefits. So we have number recognition on the dominoes. So once you pick the domino, you do have to say the number out loud, so you're going to be working on number recognition for that. You're also working your memory, which is great for some of our elderly clients who might need help with that, because you're going to try and strategically remember where each domino is placed so that you can make a match. And then lastly, and the most important part for me, is we're going to be working on facial emotional recognition. So this can be very handy with someone with like autism spectrum disorder who might have something like Asperger's, where the social skills and picking up on those facial emotional recognitions might be a little bit tricky for them because they're very direct, and something like a facial expression isn't super direct for them. Adaptations wise, I did adapt this game quite a bit to fit what I wanted to come out of it. So instead of playing your typical game of dominoes with the dominoes, we are going to be playing memory with them instead. So that's a twist on it. Additionally, I did add in the factor of these emotional playing cards. So that's a pretty good adaptation right there too, because that gives me that facial emotional recognition that I was really striving for in this activity. All right, so we're going to begin our session today. Julio is going to be my client for the session. And he is going to be working on his facial emotional recognition today. All right, Julio, are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Let me explain to you how to play first. So, we're going to be playing memory with dominoes, all right? So what you're going to do is when it's your turn, because we're going to take turns back and forth. When it's your turn, you're going to flip over a domino and read the number out loud. And then you're going to flip over a second domino and read that number out loud. If those 2 numbers match, then you have a match, you win that round, and you get to choose one of the emotional regulation cards. However, if you don't make a match, your turn's over and it's my turn. Does that make sense? And we're going to keep going until we're out of the cards. So are you ready to play?
Yep.
Who do you want to go first?
You.
All right, I'll start today. So I have a 1 and a 5. That's not a match. Your turn.
2 and a 4. It's not a match.
Nice try. We have a 5. Where's that other 5? And a 3. I don't think that's a match.
A 1 and a 4. It's not a match.
Oh boy. We're not doing so good at this. A 6 and a 2. It's not a match.
A 1 and a 5.
Is that a match?
No.
No. Ooh, a 5. What was that other 5? Oh, and a 5. I did it. That's a match. All right. So let me pick my card. All right. So I have to do a happy face. So, happy face would look something like this. I'm happy. Your turn.
4 and a 1. Not a match.
3 and a 2. That's not a match either.
1. 1.
Ooh, you got a match.
Sad.
That's a good sad face. All right, my turn. A 2 and a 6. It's not a match.
4 and a 2.
Not a match. 6 and a 4. Not a match.
3. 3. It's a match.
Good job.
Surprise.
That's a good surprise face. All right. So I got a 6 and a 2. Not a match.
4 and a 4.
Another match.
Another match. Angry.
That's a very good angry face. All right. 2 and a 6. That's not a match.
2 and a 6. Not a match.
6 and a 6. I got a match.
Just look at that.
Scared. So scared would be something like, that's a scared face. All right, that's the end of our game. You did very good today, Julio. So as you can see, Julio worked a lot on his memory. He did very good as he got 3 matches and I only got 2. So his memory, I think, is probably better than mine, safe to say. He did very good with his facial emotional recognition skills. He had some great emotional faces as reactions to his cards. And then he also did really good on taking turns, which is really important for social aspects. It's going to be needed a lot later on in the world. Maybe when he starts career pathways, things like that, he's going to have to learn to work as a team. So taking turns is also a big aspect of that. So overall, this activity is a pretty good example of the therapeutic use of play.